Oh, hey! Welcome back to Unstable Creatures Podcast with me, Selena. Today's guest is a near dear friend of mine. Experienced me doing comedy for the first time. Love him to death. Super funny dude. Super good human being. This episode, we talk about 100 men versus one gorilla. What everybody else is talking about. We get into it, folks. We talk about fiberglass. We talk about comedy. We talk about being a fan of comedy, wanting to try comedy, nerves, anxiety, Bonnaroo. We talk about a lot of great things, relatable things. On today's episode, today's guest is
Donald Mauger.
I'm just speeding back with Susan the alarm. Johnny ate the grass, he's moving on the bong. Gypsy blisters never sing for long. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, I hope I'm not wrong.
I like that this feels like three friends hanging out. It doesn't really feel like I'm on it just feels like I'm chilling on the couch with my friends.
I feel like every time we've ever talked, or like the banter, you're just way too funny to not be on something.
No.
And for some reason you won't fucking do comedy, so like
No,
we have to put you on the pod because you won't get on stage.
I just need more friends in my life like you that like say stuff like that. Because
Donald, I've been telling you to do comedy for 3 years, and you've literally not listened to me once.
Yeah, but if like, I don't know, yeah, you're right.
I've literally been telling you for forever.
1 second. All right, technical difficulties, but we're back, and we'll be back. It's good now.
And we're back permanently.
Let's go.
You're going to see in here, there's just going to be, like, it's going to zoom into 10x and zoom out.
Oh, God. Please don't zoom in on this fucking zit that I have on the side of my face. That literally has to be facing the camera. Everyone, zit cam.
I honestly think
pause for the zit cam.
I think it, like, sniped the Unstable Creature sign. Like, it just, like...
Oh, love that.
Yeah, I had a few things. I was hoping you had, like, hair and makeup here or whatever, but it's cool that you don't. I mean,
we have wardrobe, hair, and makeup in the back.
I didn't have any expectations. But.
Yeah, 100%.
I didn't even get pat down. This is a really fucking...
No, we don't pat anybody down. I wouldn't pat anybody down. If I owned a business, no security. I don't give a fuck.
She's like, yeah, multi-million views.
Yeah,
whatever.
Because one thing about it, metal detectors, they're gay.
You know what?
How about that?
You know what I realized? I got a crossbody bag recently, like one that you wear, and like
it's
people,
a purse.
Since I'm a white male, people just automatically started assuming that I'm carrying a gun. Like I can't,
God.
like just so.
And then the crazy thing about it is there is a gun in there. He's like, why does everyone think I have a gun? And then he's like, and for my last joke.
So many other white guys will just see me now and be like, what you carry? I'm just like, I don't have a gun, right? But like now what I realize is since they ask me, it is really apparent that like that's what people have those bags for. Mm. So we were like, we'll be in public places now. Like we went into a bar the other night and it was fucking packed. I mean, it was a Friday night.
What bar?
I don't know. I don't remember where we were at, but remember we walked in and I looked at you and I was like, they're fucking crazy for not checking this bag. Like we were.
Where were we? I don't even know.
You remember me saying that too, though. Remember? Like,
they
are nuts for letting me have my bag in here unchecked.
Yeah.
There was so many people.
Yeah.
And I was like, they didn't even ask. Like.
That's why stuff's happening. That's why there's school shootings and things. I mean, it's really not good.
I feel like it's not normal to have just walking with a satchel. That's not a
male
really accessory that you see often.
Dude,
but.
Yeah.
And now that I see it, I'm like. He's got a gun in there.
and it's definitely not like a male accessory that you just wear to Dollar General either. It's like, why do you have that on you? You know what I mean? Like, we are literally in downtown
I was a big fanny pack guy for a while.
Love fannies.
Because it's just so convenient.
Yeah.
You don't even realize, you don't need pockets anymore.
No, you don't even know what's on you. Yeah.
Little secret, little tiny pouches for whatever you need. Keys.
Anything.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's great.
Specifically keys. Yeah. No, I know. I literally have, I have like 2 fanny packs now, and I wore one so much that it looks like it's saggy, like an old person. Like I wore that fanny so much that it literally just like kind of, like it's like it's worn out.
I'm glad they still sell them. I think I'm going to get another one soon.
Yeah, I want a fanny pack really bad. I need new fanny packs.
I'm at that age, I've hit 30. I'm like, you know what? No shame. I'm going to rock this.
Yeah, I'm at the age where I'm starting to wear fanny packs on my fanny. Like they're supposed to be worn and not in the front. What kills me,
have you seen the Stanleys with the fannies on them?
No.
They have Stanleys, but then there's like a cover for it that has like pouches and like accessories, places where you can put your keys.
See, white women are getting too much with these cups.
Yes.
Yeah. White women are getting excessive with these fucking cups. Like,
genius, though.
There's literally a side pocket for a tampon, lip gloss, a couple Cheez-Its, a grape, your sanitizer, and it's like, what are we doing?
Because like if you were like one of the people that was deep on like Wish or like
oh my god, Wish.
We've had that shit. Like the clip-on accessories for your
Wish is crazy. I remember I ordered a bathing suit off of Wish and I got it back. It came in the mail 8 months later after I've already gained the weight that I was supposed to not. And I get this bathing suit in and I'm like, why did I think that I would fit into a medium on Wish? Why did I convince myself that a medium off of Wish was gonna fit me?
That's funny.
And it comes in literally after the summer. It's like I'm literally put on winter weight, and it's like, what the fuck are we doing? I literally can't stand Wish. Do you order anything?
I'm a big Temu guy.
Oh, Temu,
But it's
yeah.
the same thing.
I love Temu.
It does take a long time to get here, but it's worth it. I mean, you find some gems on there that are like...
I feel like it's so much faster than it used to be, though. Like...
It is.
Even Shein's, like, quick.
It still just depends on the item. I remember back in the Wish days, you'd order something, it'd come in a week. Sometimes you'd order it wouldn't come for 2 months. Temu's the same way. You order something that's, like, already in the United States.
It's like in the depths of China. It depends on how far it is.
The weirder or more specific it is. Like, you're like, I need new clips for my 2017 Raptor bicycle. They got it.
Oh, they
but
got
it's
it.
going to take you, like...
And the thing is, I feel like they try to convince us that it's coming from other countries, and it's just not. Like, it's literally coming from the Walmart down the road. Like, and it's like trying to convince you that it's like from China. And like people were saying all this stuff about China and tariffs and taxes and all this crazy shit that's going on. And I don't understand it. I really don't. If someone broke it down to me, I still don't get it.
I don't either. The tariff thing, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. Like, what do we mean tariffs?
It's going to be beneficial in the long run, but right now it sucks. Because
I don't think anything that starts with a T is going to be beneficial, like in the long run. Whether it's taxes, it's tariffs, trans. I mean, shit. I don't think it's.
Wow.
Yeah, I was thinking a lot of different T words. I was like, oh, yeah,
testosterone. Like, I don't think anything that starts with a T, Trump, any of that's going to be beneficial in the fucking long run. Like, this shit's pissing me. The tarantulas, nothing. Anything that starts with a T.
Right. I was trying to think of good ones.
Yeah, anything that starts with a T in a couple years is really going to cause us some fucking problems. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, dude. If you showed me a triceratops right now, it's only a matter of time.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and even time. All right.
Time itself is really not going to be. We're not doing so hot here. Like, I don't understand.
Tits are nice.
I mean, yeah.
Tits are pretty nice.
Tits are nice, but hey, listen. Over time, they're not the same.
Oh my god, you're right.
It's literally the same thing. Anything that starts with a T is really, with time, it's not so good for us. Anything. What else starts with T?
Trash.
Trash. Yeah. Rotten trash.
Toddlers.
Oh my god.
Toddlers. Yeah,
Tropical Wonderland is... I have no bad things to say about this.
No bad things to say about Playa Linda's Tropical Wonderland. Thanks so much for that, Playa Linda.
They're not a
They're
sponsor.
probably like, we have no idea how she got those. I stole them. That's what, I'm just kidding.
I actually got them for free, thanks.
Yeah, he gave them to him for free.
I was just at Alex's the other day, and they were on their bullshit with the Fireball.
Oh my god.
Fireball will really...
What's going on with Fireball?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's bad.
They're treating Fireball like I was Stolis in my Stoli era.
Yeah, Stolis has caused a lot of problems in my life specifically. I know it's caused a couple issues in your life. It's caused severe problems in my life. I literally, speaking of Fireball, I literally was at Alex's and we started watching Intervention. You know, remember the show Intervention?
Of course.
Where like that little girl was like waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things. Where she like sang to her dad, who's like a severe alcoholic and like druggie, and she's like singing to him about how hard he's making her life. Anyways, there's a new season of Intervention on Netflix. Like, they're revamping it. But it's all about fentanyl now. So it's like the new addiction, fentanyl. And the first girl that's on it, every single clip of her in the whole show that they're like, Amy's off of her rocker, Amy's losing her life, Amy's this, she's just downing Fireball. Like, she literally has Fireball in a glass. Oh. Yeah. She only drinks Fireball, and they say she drinks 2 handles a day. It doesn't look chilled. Like, the top is like duct taped. Tough. Like, it's like the same bottle that she just keeps refilling.
Can I be honest? I didn't drink in high school. I just smoked weed. So, like, I didn't drink until I was 21. And I actually love Fireball.
You're fucking nuts. I literally hate Fireball.
This is the thing. I don't hate it because it's not super, like, harsh. It's not, like, hard to drink.
Yeah.
Because it's like drinking, like, a liquefied Big Red chewing gum.
Yeah.
It's, like, super cinnamony. I don't really taste the liquor that much, but... the path that it takes you on, because you can drink so much of it.
Yeah,
it's so easy to drink, in my opinion. Like, they give you those little bottles. Oh my god, I'm putting that down like it's.
Especially if it's chilled. Especially if it's chilled.
Yeah, I brought like a party pack.
Okay.
There's like a bucket where you can. There's like 15 of those little tiny little bottles.
Oh hell no.
I haven't drank in a long time, but I will say that when I was drinking fucking Fireball, you can like also mixed drinks are sneakily like they like. You can pour like half the whole glass of Fireball and then put Coke on top of it, and it's like it tastes like Coke with a little bit of cinnamon, dude.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not healthy.
Slurp it down, dude.
That's
you
how
guys,
I. That's
you
how.
guys have
Yeah,
the look on your face that I've seen from everybody
Yeah.
who say that to.
It's not
When
good.
I tell you, I was not the person you want to go to the bar with, because you guys would get to like 1, 2 a.m. and be kind of tipsy, and you look over at me and I would just be like enjoying a Diet Coke with Fireball.
That's crazy. Not me. I'm so not that way. I have a lot of problems with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it makes
Fireball
me,
is-
but Stolis makes me angry. We all know this.
Makes a lot of people angry.
Stolis makes me turn into a whole different person. Like, I literally am fist punching people. I'm like, I literally gave Brock a wedgie. I'm like putting you in a fucking headlock. Like, I'm
Yeah, that
literally.
pool day. That was here, wasn't it?
That was literally here.
Oh yeah.
And
that was the last time I was here.
Yeah, I pushed a child into the pool. Like, I mean, there's a lot of problems. Stolis turns me into an angry person.
And I'm the one. I brought this giant ass bottle to the pool. That was.
Yeah.
I completely put all the blame on me because.
And you convinced all of us that it like makes you have a good time. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, well, because I was talking from my perspective, like, it makes me have a good time. It probably will do the same for y'all. And
Yeah,
then
definitely
just-
not.
Yeah.
Alex and Brock are screaming at each other like
That happened.
fighting.
Remember that leg wrestling game we were doing? We were like laying down on our backs,
And Brock,
throwing our legs in there, and like, and Brock kept beating me. I'm like, all right, give me one more chance. Like 6 rounds deep. I'm like, I got you this time. Hold on. Your hips were this way. Yeah, it was.
they were like facing like this, and then they would like have to put your legs up and like lock it, and then whoever can push the other person over, like
Dominated every time.
no, he literally killed you. Like, you didn't actually even stand a chance.
I'm
Like,
thinking about, I want to do that again. I actually want to.
no, you need to redeem yourself.
Yeah, it's because of the Stolis.
Brock beating you at anything can't sit right. Like that actually can't sit well with
Hell
anyone.
no.
That's not good. It's like the same thing whenever I took him to go to a comedy show. We went to go see Michael Blaustein, and he's standing
Oh my
up during
God.
the comedy show.
I saw the clip. He's like,
you.
why are you standing, sir? Sit down.
Mind you, we go to a comedy show. Mind you, this guy posts clips of any viral moments. Brock literally goes viral on TikTok on the show that I went to, the comedian that I love, and that I wanted to be the star of the show.
It
He
still
stands
wasn't
up.
as bad as what I did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't been to a comedy show since, and I'm scared to go.
Are you talking about pineapples?
Yeah, I'm legit scared to go to a comedy show again.
Oh my god, it was one of the funny. He got a little bit too drunk. It was probably only like 9 o'clock, and he got a little bit too drunk. He got too excited. He didn't even see me perform. I invite him. He doesn't even see me perform.
I saw Jake.
You saw Jake because he went first.
That's the last thing I remember.
And then someone's on stage and they're saying a joke, and it kind of bombs a little bit. And you've been, running rampant and making friends with everybody. A guy in a wheelchair bought you a shot. Like, it literally makes absolutely no sense how you got a guy in a wheelchair plastered. But mind you,
Oh my god.
he's literally running rampant around this venue, running rampant. And then I'm trying to watch the comedians. I'm like, he's doing his things. He's okay. This comedian tells a joke. It bombs. So the room is quiet. And all we hear is, and it's
stairs.
literally...
It echoed from the stairs.
No, from the stairs.
Yeah,
And then you were standing at the stairs and you were like, I can fly. Do you want to see? And I was like, no, I don't want to see. And you were like, I'm about to jump. And I'm like, please don't.
I'm horrified that we're even talking about this. That was such a traumatizing thing.
And then you're literally standing by the elevator as like innocent patrons are trying to leave the show. Like, it's a night, people are going up and down. You're standing by the elevator. I look back, and so like a couple's trying to leave the elevator, and Donald's just like this.
Oh god. Good times.
Dancing, and the couple is just not minding you at all. And I literally turned back and I'm like, hey Cassie, I think you probably should get him. I think it might be time to take him home.
The problem was, so
what had happened
before I got there, I was like, okay, so the prices at Pineapple are a little crazy, and I'm a
Not user-friendly.
cocktail guy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, $15 a drink or just pregame a little and just coast through the show.
Right.
So I'm drinking a big gulp of vodka Red Bull in the parking lot of the library.
With the 7-Eleven ice?
And I'm like already running late. I didn't want to miss Jake. Oh, yeah. So I didn't want to miss his set.
Nice.
So I'm like, let me slam this and I'll just coast through the show. I'm not going to drink at the bar. As soon as I get there, can I have 2 vodka Red Bulls? And I'm double fisting these, right?
Oh, I know. I saw.
And that's literally the last thing I remember.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's it?
I remember seeing, like, when he got off stage, I remember, like, talking to him a little bit. And then the thing was, I knew a lot of people there. Like, I know Austin, the owner's son.
Yeah, yeah.
So I know him from, like, high school. We're pretty good friends. I know the bartender. I know a lot of people that were there. So I get chatty. When I drink vodka, I won't shut up.
You're like, hey, so you remember 5th grade?
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm at a comedy show and I'm not aware that, like, okay, I am, but I'm not. Like, you're not supposed to talk.
Literally at all.
And that's all I'm doing. I'm at a bar, you know, so I'm used to being in an environment at a bar where I can talk.
And you can be loud
socialize
and, like,
and, you know, be that guy, but I shouldn't have been that guy.
you were talking, you were screaming, you were dancing.
Because I remember that. So I blacked out, and then the first thing that I remember is when I woke up. I was laying in bed next to Cassie. I woke up. It was about 3 a.m. As soon as I opened my eyes, I'm like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "I don't remember what happened, but something horrible happened." That's
literally the worst feeling in the world.
I was like, "I don't want you to tell me right now, but just let me know. Did something horrible happen? Like, am I ever gonna be able to go back to that bar?" And she's like. You know, she tried to play it off. And,
oh, no.
You know, explain it, you know, what happened, you know, and I'm just
And then you can't go back to sleep.
I was like, first of all, there's no way that happened. There's no way I did that. Because I was being, the last thing I remember is being very respectful. Yeah. Like laughing at jokes.
Yeah.
And not talking.
Yeah, you were doing that for maybe 20 minutes.
That's all I was doing. So I was just like, man.
I think the caffeine just makes it the hyper.
Right,
like,
it is.
You must have because you were definitely having a panic attack from when you walked up to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's one story, but like my perspective is so different. Like, because I saw both. She only saw the part she explained. I saw right after you got there. You walked up to me with said double-fisted Red Bull vodka and walked up to me and went, "Hey man, do you want to come to the park with me? I need to like chill out for a little bit." And I was like, what? And you're like, yeah, like you just got off stage. I know you're freaking out, and I need to like.
Oh my god!
For a little bit. I don't remember.
I think I need to walk this off for a moment.
Yeah, and you were like, "All right, give me like 10 minutes, and then I'll be back." And like, I don't want to walk out with these drinks. And I was like, "All right, cool." So you walk away, and then proceed to like what she said, where I'm just like standing there, and I just hear like all.
It's literally one of the funniest things I've ever experienced. It was so funny.
You know? At least I didn't like.
Dude, honestly, that's what I was just about to say. Is that like. It could have been so much worse.
If I stayed, like if I stayed.
No, yeah, if you stayed, you would have gotten kicked out.
And it happened so fast because, listen, when you're drinking liquor, like especially when so the amount I drank before I walked in didn't really hit me when I first got there.
Yeah.
I was coasting, feeling good, and then when I started drinking those drinks, I feel like it just hit. And I don't piss when I drink. Yeah. I could go literally hours, and that's.
And then you piss yourself. I've seen that before.
It's a dangerous game. You can get drunk off your own pee. It's really true, and that happened fast.
Real. Yeah, and then I was just like,
I don't think I ever peed that night.
At all?
No, I don't think I did.
You just fucking filter fed it back out.
Yeah, I think that's what woke me up at 3 a.m. I had to take a piss.
Yeah, it probably was like, hey, you're about to piss yourself. Like, literally right now.
And go into toxic shock.
No, I feel like holding your pee would have to give you toxic shock for that long, right?
Especially if it's that caustic of urine.
But it's not even like you would think that like, oh, I have to pee, but I'm holding it. No, I never have that sensation like, oh, I gotta take a piss, you know?
No, that's scary because then you will pee yourself.
Right.
Like it will
that's
literally,
never happened.
You'll literally you'll pee.
Yeah, no.
And that would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have got on stage, that probably would have been like the next step. Like God. I think you were about close. Like if you would have gone up towards the front of the.
Thank God Cassie was there and she got me out of there.
No, seriously, and I felt so bad, but like also she was like, no, it's not that big of a deal, and everybody else was like laughing and like thought it was funny. Like no one was being like.
I still haven't been back there.
It was just after you yelled, they were like, hey, so it's probably getting to be that time. Like no biggie at all, but like he did just scream bloody murder from the back of the venue.
We've all been there though, right? We've all had our nights like that.
One thing about it, we've all been there. We
yours
have
just
all been there.
You just happened to be at 9:15.
Yeah, on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday night
On
at
a Tuesday is
9:15.
even
On a
crazier.
Tuesday. Did you have to go to work the next day?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
At what time?
8 a.m. I don't miss work. I'll go
Really?
there. Well, because my job is like very like, sometimes I'm there by myself, low-key. Like I'm not even like,
What are you doing again?
I do fiberglass, but I just
Okay, you're
work
still
in a
doing that.
shop
Yeah.
with a guy and
Right.
another guy. It's not like a big company, you know.
Yeah.
It's like low-key, I'm just like
So if
going
you're
there.
like ridiculously hungover,
Oh,
you
dude,
just kind
I could be throwing up as I'm working.
And they
It's
don't care.
Not, well, I mean, he's in his office most of the time. It's not even, we have like almost like a friendship relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even like a boss. Like I know him through like my family and stuff. It's, you know, it's very cool. So it's not like I got to show up to work and like
And,
the
be-
guy in charge is looking at like, why is this, you know, it's nothing like that.
No, literally.
So yeah,
One time I went to work so hungover, I got to my shift, one shoe on, barefoot on the other, like pants ripped and dirty, not an appropriate work shirt, like not in a bad way, but it was literally just like a t-shirt, hair mess up, makeup from 2 days ago still on. I don't know how 2 days, but like literally still on. And I literally brought a pillow and I slept. Like, I'm sorry to say, like, I obviously got fired from that job, but you know, like, it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to push through. But the thing is, I didn't miss. I'm here.
As long as, yeah.
And that's
I'm
all that
showing
matters. Yeah.
I ain't no quitter.
I'm not a quitter. I'm here to sell. I'm
be
here
there.
to make money. I'm here to present myself.
You know, I've been doing fiberglass so long. It's like when you do something for so long, like when you work at a certain skill set, you just, it's like flow to you. You don't look
Yeah.
at it's so easy to me.
Yeah.
But like the next guy or like someone that doesn't really know the job that well, it could be hard for them, but to me it's easy.
Yeah.
So like I can be hungover, I could be a little, you know, whatever, not feeling that great, but I'm gonna still charge through and probably do better than most people can do this
Really?
when they're sober.
What is fiberglass exactly? I know you've always said like, yeah, I do fiberglass, and I've
It's
literally
just
never
glass.
known what it is.
It's just like a lightweight structural material that you can pretty much build. I mean, most boats are made. It's
You
lightweight
make
and
it?
strong. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like you make pieces.
So like
of
yeah,
it.
so like you have like most boats are made out of it. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
if you want something to be lightweight and strong,
Okay.
like it's as strong as steel, but
Oh.
10 times lighter,
Wow.
and it's easy to fix, easy to repair.
The name of it is, I mean, it's fibers of glass that they like spray because then it can mold and form onto something. So,
Right.
like,
And it just makes it stronger, but still lightweight.
Yeah.
are you familiar with like carbon fiber?
I'm not at all.
It's like a sheet of film, or it's like a sheet of like material that they soak in epoxy, like a glue. That then they mold it, and then that glue dries. So then that sheet of material stays. And then in fiberglass land, all it is the same exact thing, except it's a sheet of material. They like spray the fibers of the glass and then glue it, and then that molds, and then now they have something that's extremely strong. But
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Like, we
so
have
then you
a-
just make
do
that.
you use sheets or you spray?
No, well, we could do both. Like, it's like if you hand lay something is what we call it. Like you have like sheets of chopped up, but also it looks like a piece of paper, but it's chopped up pieces of fiberglass. But we have a chop gun. It shoots out as a string of fiberglass that runs through this gun, and it chops it up at the tip of the gun, and it also
Really?
sprays out resin at the same time, which is like a epoxy
so-
resin.
Oh my god.
So it shoots out the chopped up strands with the resin at the same time. So when it meets in the middle, you hit it on the part, and then you just roll out the air, and it forms to whatever you're spraying it on. So
So do people like hire your company? Like, hey, I'm like,
yeah, we got all kinds of jobs. I mean, we work with a company now that I was fired from. Well, not fired during COVID, like laid me off and shit.
yeah.
So I mean, we have all kinds of odd contracts. Like
Yeah, because I remember like whenever you came to Hand and Stone and got that facial, and we were like doing the extractions on your nose, and we were like, "What the fuck is all this shit in your nose? What is all this shit in your face?" And you were like, "Oh, I do fiberglass," and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" Like,
I
and
get-
literally
I
you
get
just
some
had so much dirt and dust and
yeah, every time I go to a barber or something, I'm like, hey, if your clippers snag on my hair, it's probably resin, it's probably Bondo, whatever. Just work past. Try to get around it.
Do you have to use soap to get it out, like a special soap?
No, soap wouldn't get it out.
Nothing
It just
gets it out.
spreads it.
Really?
Yeah, you have to use like acetone or something that'll like break it down.
Ooh. Have you ever
Alcohol.
gotten some like on you that like won't come off?
I mean, the way your skin works is it'll naturally like kind of like it'll build up on the surface, but your
Yeah.
skin will kind of push it away from your skin. You can just
Yeah.
peel it off.
So what if someone got that on their eye or something? It's bad.
You'll just cry it out.
Really?
Yeah, it gets in my eyes all the time.
It gets in your eyes?
Yeah.
It
I don't
doesn't.
wear like I get kind of, because like, I don't know. I don't want to do this shit forever.
Yeah.
Because I'm very not by the book, like, because I have like the facial hair. So when I wear a respirator,
it doesn't even do anything.
It does nothing.
Yeah, because you can't shave your facial hair.
I mean, no, I'm working. No, once I'm at a comfortable weight, I'm gonna shave it. I only have this to cover my jawline because when I don't have,
literally, I can't even imagine.
You couldn't get hired at a corporate company.
No.
They
you gotta
have a
shave.
test that
They come.
pass.
Yeah.
That's actually why why I don't do painting. Like I had a job offer to go to Embraer to do paint, like painting the planes. They have like this clear coat called a sacrificial coat that they have to paint on like every certain number of flights because it literally melts off.
Oh my god.
Or it doesn't melt off, but it like degrades.
Yeah.
So instead of it degrading the regular paint on the side of the plane, they like put this clear coat on it pretty much. And they pay like a certain amount per hour, whatever. I got the job offer, and like big bold letters like, don't apply if you have a beard.
Really?
Yeah, because they are a corporate company and they do this like suction test, and like if you don't.
Oh
pass,
my god.
Yeah, they put you in this little tiny truck with like 3 other people. You get they do a hearing test too. You can put these headphones on. You got to hear these tiny little beeps.
Oh, I wouldn't. I would fail. Yeah. My hearing's absolutely terrible.
I have pretty good hearing.
I don't have good hearing. Like someone will literally be talking to me like full fledged, and if I'm focusing on something else, they're done.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's like, yeah, I might be like a little autistic in that way, but like if I'm focusing on something, anything else that's going on around me literally doesn't matter. Like someone could be like trying to mug me, like it wouldn't register. Like I don't know what's going on there, and it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I think that's kind of weird, but that's crazy that you do that every day, but you don't want to do it forever. You want to do something else.
I mean, the only reason I don't want to do it forever is because of the health.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, it's so bad to just every single thing that we work with has like a cancer warning on it. I mean, everything.
No, seriously, white people do
filler,
acquire
resin.
cancer very easily.
And there's a thing called styrene in the resin where you're only supposed to inhale like a certain amount of it per year. And like I'm
you're
doing like
breathing it every
10
day.
times that, basically. Like from my analysis of
Don't,
it.
you're gonna die.
No, yeah, of course, but
You're literally gonna be dying. You're gonna be dead.
The thing is like my dad, my uncle, a lot of people that I know in fiberglass. There's a guy I was working with that was like 86.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really
He was 86 years old doing this?
Doing it his whole life, no mask. My dad's the type of person that will just be grinding fiberglass, just the shit will be spitting into his face.
Oh my
and
god.
I'm like, I talked to my dad and my uncle, I'm like, how do you guys like, how are you alive?
No, seriously.
I'm watching them work and like inhaling all these fumes, all this, dust.
But sometimes that's good for you,
They
though.
told me like what they've been doing is like they take shallow breaths. That's how they justify it.
So I'm gonna suffocate myself.
Yeah, we don't need a respirator. Just don't breathe that much. Like I'm like, no, dude.
That's
still,
insane.
It's still bad.
That's insane. So they just take shorter breaths, so they're not breathing it in as much.
So I like low key like brainwashed into doing the same thing. Yeah, I'm like, I'm breathing like it's even transferred to like my daily life. Like sometimes I'll be taking like a nap and I'll wake up like short of breath. I'm like, because I'm barely breathing. Like it's just like it transfers.
Apnea, dude.
Yeah, well, I just feel like I practice it at work. So like when I get home, I'm like I'm
oh my
barely
god, that's
breathing.
terrifying.
Yeah,
That's actually so scary.
Yeah, so
I would not be able to do that because I'd be mouth breathing like a motherfucker. I literally can't. I can't even get in dust because I breathe out of my mouth so much. Like I'm literally a mouth breather, and it's probably the most embarrassing thing about me is that I am a mouth breather, and it's like I literally can't, like, I can't even imagine, like, breathing in that through my mouth. Like, that's terrifying. And I'm pretty sure I do have sleep apnea because that happens to me. Like, I'll wake up and I'll be, literally, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? That's so scary. I literally have seen, I don't know, I've seen so many things on the internet about a bunch of shit. Have you seen the, like, 100 men versus one silverback gorilla? Yeah. Have you seen that?
I have, and I feel like anyone that says that a full-grown silverback gorilla is getting taken down by any amount of men is completely. I don't even understand how you can defend that. Like,
so many
first
people
of all,
are.
You all have to be so coordinated. You have to be on the same page. Every single person has to be just like dialed in.
No, seriously.
You're taking down a gorilla. You have to know. You have to have.
And it's 100 average men. Like it's like just 100 random men. So like,
if we're being serious, it's the exact same conversation as if could 100 7-year-olds kill me. Personally, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna pull this card. I teach 7-year-olds jujitsu all the time. There's not any amount of 7-year-olds that could kill me.
Really?
They couldn't do
See,
it.
the argument against that is you could get tired.
No, but
Yeah.
No, but this is the thing though, is that similar to like if you've ever seen a bunch of kids try to wrestle one person, whether you're at a birthday party
Yeah.
or you go to a football game,
You're just
and they're
flinging
all,
them
like,
off.
trying to tackle their coach, right?
Yeah.
The gorilla can do exactly what I can do.
Yeah.
It can spurt energy
Mm-hmm.
and then rest while it can't be hurt, right? The reason that that 7-year-olds could never kill me is not because I would get too tired, but it's because I can rest and they can't do anything while I'm resting.
Right.
Right? Like if I walk into a fucking basketball gym and there's 100 7-year-olds and they all grab onto me, right? Like I'm gonna be like, well, first of all, only 10 or 15 of them can grab me at the same time.
Exactly.
So I'm just gonna be like, I'm either gonna take a fuck ton of them out, like I'm gonna kill 10 of them, right? And then I'm gonna be like, wow, that was a lot of work, and I'm just gonna take a break. And while I'm taking a break, they're gonna be like, ah, and they're not gonna do a fucking thing.
But think about the amount of energy you're expending actually
Yeah.
taking them out one by one. You have to kill them one by one.
I promise you, it would be just as easy as a gorilla killing a grown man. No, I'm
I
saying
believe that.
I don't know.
No, I
7
believe
years
that.
old though is a little bit. They're a little bit.
No, the argument is.
If it was like 1-year-olds,
Think about
okay,
this, right?
maybe.
The main way that a gorilla is going to kill a man is he's going to strike him, like punch
Yeah.
him in his face and concuss him to death, and then like beat him to death, or he'll like Hulk him, like grab him by his leg
Right.
and slam him on his head, right?
Which they can do easily, I
I could
think.
fuck a 7-year-old up like that. I could literally grab a 7-year-old by the bottom of its cap and just. I could just and so
He's gonna Bowser their
all I'm
fucking
saying, though,
ass.
it's not with no effort.
Yeah.
Like I'd probably get 6 or 7 in. Like I just
Yeah.
banked them off the concrete, and like probably by the 10th,
Straight Donkey
I'm gonna
Kong
be like,
style.
and while I'm breaking, they're gonna be grabbing onto me and shit, and it's gonna be like I said, when you see a bunch of kids trying to tackle their football coach, it's just like, yeah, it's gonna like slow me down, and I'm gonna be
Right.
like.
I mean,
you know,
I just
they're
think
gonna be
like
grabbing my
I
leg
just
or
think
whatever.
100 men, like you guys would fight with each other before like the fucking gorilla even gets there. They're gonna be like, all right, we're bringing in the gorilla, and you guys are already arguing. Like,
The strength level is just so extreme.
yeah,
Like, have you seen the video of the 2 gorillas fighting each other at the zoo?
yes,
And then
they're
some
terrifying.
white lady in the back is like, "Someone get the trainer. What's he gonna do?" They're
literally
you
gonna
could
kill each
see-
other.
In that video, you could see the power.
It's
between
terrifying.
those gorillas. It's like we have no chance.
No, serious, and especially if it's like 100 average men, like, and some are wearing flip flops, some are wearing
Right.
cargo shorts.
Now, what
like
if it's 1,000?
1,000?
I think we have an argument there.
No, see, 'cause that's the thing.
But I don't think I don't think a human
1,000.
being without weapons could kill the gorilla in general.
Yeah, I'm
Like
trying to figure out what they
1,000
can
is a
even
lot
do.
of people, and it would take him
can't
a
do anything.
while to kill everybody.
Now
Like,
think about a blind gorilla, because you could take out the eyes after like 500 people.
but does that kill it? No.
But
Like, how
no,
would you
but
kill it?
it's- You're
Like
right,
what? Like
you're
how
right.
do you kill it? Like the only way to kill it would be like to choke it to death,
Right.
or like.
Yeah.
And its neck is so.
You can't.
Like that's the thing. It's like it doesn't
It's
matter
like trying
what
to put
you
Mike
do.
Tyson in a
Their
headlock.
skin is unbiteable.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. Like you'd have to have weapons. You can't because like their skin's too tough to bite through. They have too much dexterity. So you could break its like fingers off maybe if you're like really like it gets so exhausted that it's like and you like break its fingers off.
But that
or
still doesn't
whatever.
kill it.
It could still club you to death with its arm.
Yeah.
But no, but the thing is that if you rip the fingers, like you might be able to rip it off and then it bleeds. But like, is he gonna die? Like starvation, 1,000 people? Like yeah, it'd probably take him a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you put 1,000 people in a football stadium and like let the gorilla, like we're gonna hide. We're not gonna try.
Oh,
to
yeah,
kill. We're
I'm
not gonna
hiding.
be-
Yeah, and then it's like, who do you put on the front lines? Like, honestly, I want to do the 100 men versus one gorilla. Let me pick the 100 men that go and do it.
But that's actually the smartest thing because I think.
How about we do Ben Shapiro, Donald Trump, like do all of them versus one gorilla and see what happens. Charlie Kirk, let's put them all in the room. Let's do it. Ew, why are you being like that?
Like what? I was just looking down.
You were like feeling bad for them, low key.
No, okay.
I think it's funny that went so viral because
It's literally going so
to me
viral.
there's no question. Like
There's
the
no
gorilla,
question.
a full-grown male silverback gorilla,
It's so terrifying.
is taking you all out.
You're,
just a
but the
matter
only
of
thing that's
time.
pissing me off is that like some people are describing it like they're like fucking King Kong or something. Like they're not that intense, but they 100% would kill 100 grown men very easily.
The
Like
stamina-
But
too, I
that's
mean-
the thing though, is that even though it's not King Kong, it's like closer than people think because yes, you're right that us but being like there's no chance, you're right that like some people are making it seem like something it's not. But the people that are making it seem like they could beat a gorilla 100 to 1 is that's way crazy. That's way crazy. If I said that
That's
a
true.
gorilla was King Kong, it's way closer than saying, "Oh, we could kill him." Yes, it's way more likely.
No, some men really believe that they like if there's 100 of me, I'm taking him down easy.
I'm so serious. Man. Here's another angle, right? If you really think about it, like,
And it's like, you still live with your mom. Like, how about you get a fucking job? Like, instead of on TikTok arguing with women about who you're gonna win, how about you apply at jobs, honey? Like, you're worried about the wrong fucking monkey. Like, you're literally worried about too much. You're arguing about things that don't matter, and you're doing too fucking much. It's so aggravating. I can't stand this. And it was like the same argument, like 100 bears versus 100 lions. It's like the same thing.
Hold on, I haven't
Well, it's not
heard
the
that
same
one.
thing, but
what kind of bear? Black bear or brown bear?
That's a really important detail.
If it's a black bear,
don't-
the lions are dogging the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
If it's grizzly
I don't
bears,
know.
the lions
They
are-
were saying
Yeah,
grizzly bears,
grizzlies
like
are-
100 grizzly
Oh,
bears.
It's not
Come on,
even.
close.
Come on.
100 grizzly bears versus 100 like regular lions.
It's not even close. It's not
The
even
bears would
First
win?
of all, is it the
You
female
know how
lion?
big
That
a
actually doesn't even
fucking grizzly
matter.
bear is, dude?
Yeah, they're huge.
They're 10 feet
But
tall,
lions
400
are also more like they're
No.
fast and
They're not any more
bitey.
ferocious. You're wrong.
No.
They're not any more
But they
ferocious.
they
There's-
travel in packs and they are coordinated.
But you said 100 versus 100.
They're very
You
coordinated.
clearly don't listen to Joe Rogan.
Absolutely not.
Nothing is taking down a grizzly bear.
Yeah, grizzly bears are huge.
Yeah, grizzly bears.
They're
are huge.
giant.
The only thing on the planet that I think has a standing chance
Is a fucking silverback gorilla.
No.
Twice
No?
the
That
size.
argument's-
They're double the size.
That
And
argument
they have claws.
was.
So you think bear gorilla bears winning?
Not think, no.
I don't even understand. Are you
Really?
really asking that?
But you guys were saying like the gorilla's so
don't
strong
think-
and like
Yeah, but we're not comparing it to a bear.
I mean yeah, they're massive.
No, but like a gorilla is bigger than any human being ever. A bear is like a prehistoric mythical creature. They're fucking
So like are they as big as like 2 cars?
one car.
That's not that big.
First of all, there could be a gorilla
What?
double the size of a grizzly bear, and the grizzly bear is still winning easily.
How?
They're extreme. First of all, they have claws and teeth. That's like
Yeah, that's a really big.
But gorillas have teeth too.
There's a story of a grizzly bear, a guy trekking in the wilderness, and he saw a grizzly bear slice a moose in half. He like one swipe, broke its spine and cut it in half. A moose weigh 1,000
Oh, they're big.
pounds, like 1,500
They're big.
pounds. And he cut it in half like a knife. Grizzly bears are terrifying. They are literally like when people think of how scary dragons are, bears are right there. Like grizzly bears are right there.
Well,
They're fucking bro.
Yeah,
dragon
dragons are fucking
can
massive.
literally burn you with their breath.
Yeah,
Have
and
you
they're as
ever-
big as a
have you
house.
ever
They're
s-
huge.
Have you ever stood next to a horse?
Have you ever seen Toothless?
Have you ever stood next to like a really big horse, like a 15?
Yeah, they're terrifying.
Little Clydesdale.
Imagine it had 6-inch razor sharp claws on each foot. It was swole, stood on 2 legs, and could run 40 or 30 miles an hour. That's a bear, bro.
That's a bear.
They're
Ooh,
huge. They make no sense how big.
Yeah, they're scary.
They're 10 feet tall.
that's terrifying.
A lion is literally 400-500 pounds max. A grizzly bear, a silverback gorilla, 400 or 500 pound max. Tiger's 600-700 pound max. A grizzly bear weighs double that.
So they weigh like 2,000 pounds.
They weigh 1,200. We're not doing math. Grizzly, she's got.
So
a good ton.
okay, what about an elephant?
Elephants are.
Elephant
they're
is
not aggressive.
defenseless. What are you gonna do?
They literally can't
They're
do
not built
anything.
to fight. Grizzly bears. The reason that they're so, like the reason why tigers are so dangerous is because they're huge and like they're predatory. But like,
Okay, so each of you name a celebrity that you think if you got into a fight with no weapons to the death, bare knuckle combat, a celebrity that you know you would put your life on it that you'd win. Name one.
well, there's lots. What do you mean?
Just name a celebrity that you think would be a good fight, but you know you'd win.
Probably Theo Vaughn.
I want to name one that's challenging.
I'm a lover,
I'm
dude.
grabbing that mullet.
If I said any normal one that makes sense because I fight, but like
Name like a celebrity
I
that
feel
you
I
feel
could be,
like
one of the tough guy ones.
like who?
Like I feel like I could beat Jason Momoa's ass. Like
Whoa.
Okay, now you sound like the 100 men that think they're gonna win against the gorilla.
I just feel like he's just a pretty guy. Like, he's big, but like that's why I would feel like.
But you think bare knuckle, you're starving to death, you're in a bad situation, bare knuckle combat, hand on hand,
Yeah.
choke with your bare hands,
Dog
kill.
the shit out of Jason Momoa. I don't know if he's ever trained, but
I literally can't stand them.
especially if he's never trained. If he's
Doesn't he?
pretty, I think he might.
He's
but-
got to train for movies, and he's been in a lot of action
No,
movies.
but like, does he train? Like, there's a difference, bro. Like,
Yeah.
So you think bare knuckles, you're gonna kill him?
yeah.
That's crazy. I feel like you would, but I don't know. I don't know how he is really.
Seems like a nice guy.
I don't know how tall he is
big and
either.
scary.
Like, is he like huge? Like, how tall is he?
Jason Momoa's got to be 6'4".
He's a big ass
Wow, that's
lion,
big.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
Okay, Theo Von. Who would I fight? If it was a girl and I think I would win? Probably,
It doesn't have to be a girl.
Can she be dead? Dead or alive?
Sure.
Probably Sacagawea.
Oh my god.
What kind of secret beef do you have?
Oh, that threw me off.
I think I have secret beef from Sacagawea because I've always casted her, I'm always called her, everyone, like, you know, does the whole thing. So probably Sacagawea if it was, like, had to be a dead person. An alive person, probably, like, Anne Hathaway.
Oh my god.
Maybe Jennifer Aniston, like, I think
would
there's a
prepare
couple
me
that
for
I would
that.
be able to, like, kill
Yeah, I
if I
don't
needed
think
to.
that. I only said Theo Von because it's like he's been to some UFC fights and he does do a little jiu-jitsu. So I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight some defenseless celebrity, and I want him to have a little bit of training to make it fair,
Yeah.
right?
But you think, like, you would have to choke him to death.
Yeah.
And then you'd get out of it and be the
Because
most
he's talked
hated
about
human being in the
he's talked
world.
about getting choked out by women in training. So I think I have a firm chance. But
No, I think that, yeah, you would kill him and then you'd get out of it and you would be the most hated human being on the planet.
yeah, I feel like if I just
You
feel
get
like
canceled.
I would hope that his humorous spirit would transfer to me when I killed him.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe I got a little piece of that.
And then selling out arenas.
Yeah.
Even though you literally won't even do one single open mic in Brevard County. Even though Brock has done comedy more times than you.
That's true.
What a call out.
It's
That's
actually
a crazy thing to say.
It's actually a crazy thing
'Cause
to
that's
say because you're so funny.
The first time I met Brock, he just got out of the Marines, and we were at Coconuts.
Okay, love that place.
You know, it was my high school days. You know, I'm just trying to, like, you know, probably pick up women just like any other single guy at Coconuts on spring break.
Yeah.
Brock's thing was, I want to practice my comedy routine on these different groups of women and see if I'm funny.
So the opposite of trying to pick them up. Like, it's the opposite of trying
Yeah, and
to
he'll even agree. Like, it wasn't like his best performance, you know, every single time.
It wasn't a
But-
good set sometimes.
But you know how Brock is. Like, he'll almost like laugh at himself, and it'll kind of
because
like
it's hilarious.
Yeah, because it's like it is hilarious, but you have to like know Brock.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're just I don't even think he said hello in some cases. He's just like, hey, can I tell you a joke? It would be something along the lines of that, and just like, yeah, Brock's.
He's a cop.
He's always been a character, man.
He is 100% a character. I remember one time he was literally acting something out to Jake, trying to explain how someone with bare knuckles punched him in the face, or he punched someone in the face. I can't remember. And he acts things out. Everyone knows this. He's like, will roll on the floor, will throw himself against things to really get you to be in the moment with him.
Oh, yeah.
And he's explaining this story so severely autistically to
painting the
Jake.
picture.
He was painting the picture, and he's like, I'm sitting on the curb, this and that, and I punched him, and he went, bang, and he threw himself on the ground and
Oh, wow.
rolled, and was like, and he was laying there like this, and then he got up and was like, and like literally it was so funny. Like, I could not stop laughing. It was fucking hilarious. And Jake's literally looking at him and was like, oh, wow, yeah. No, yeah, wow, like that? That's crazy. Wow. And it was two autistics really trying to get along. It was
Brock has been the
hilarious.
same person the whole time I've known him. I love that guy.
He's a crackhead for
a
sure.
character.
He is the OG crackhead. I remember like one of the first times I met you, I think it may have been the first time I met you, or like, I can't remember, one of the first times I met you, and Brock had like called you on the phone, and we were hanging out with someone, and literally he called you on the phone and was like acting crackhead, and was like just saying all these things, and you were like, all right, I have to go, and then you said, you know, I really love him, but sometimes it's just a bit much. And like, you described it that way, and it was hilarious to me.
Yeah,
You were like, I have
you
to
need
just
him in
take him in
doses.
in doses. That's what you said. And it was fucking hilarious. So funny. And you were there whenever I did comedy for the first time at Pineapple.
Yeah,
It's
it's absolutely insane to me to like see like the first time you did it. You know, I didn't have any expectations when I first saw you do it, because like you were so nervous. You were taking
was
shots,
terrified.
You were like, I got nervous just for you, and then when you got up there, I'm like, that all went away.
Yeah.
It was just like you were so natural. And I'm like, oh shit, she's really about to do this.
Yeah.
This is about to be her thing now.
It literally went from a dare to like, this is my life now. Isn't
How
that
long
crazy?
did you prepare for that first one? Did you like
For like 20 minutes.
really?
Yeah.
So everything you set up there, you were just
I
like,
literally,
winging
I
it,
just thought
basically.
of, yeah. Because I'm like, if I try,
Yeah, that little notebook she had, blank.
It was blank.
Oh,
It didn't
wow.
have anything in it because I couldn't write anything because I was nervous even just thinking about what to write or what to say.
And you were busy getting fucking plastered.
Yeah, and I was busy getting plastered. I literally Ashley gave me so many shots, and I'm like, I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I agreed to this. I don't know why I invited so many fucking people. Like, why am I going to an open mic and I invited 15 people to come watch? Like, why did I think that was a good idea? I was such a fucking idiot. I didn't know anything. And I literally sign up. I get there like 2 hours early because I'm like, I don't know. Like,
Oh, we were hanging out drinking at the bar for a while before
literally
then.
hanging out. I sign up so early. I'm throwing up. I'm literally shaking.
you
I'm
did throw up.
fucking sweating. Like, I'm literally having a full-blown panic attack. A full-blown. Like, why did I agree to do
Were
this?
you still nervous when you were up there though, or did that all kind of go away?
Mortified.
Really?
But then as soon as I was mortified in the beginning, and the second I got my first laugh, all went away. Then I wasn't
Oh,
scared
that's
anymore.
awesome.
Like, I wasn't
want to feel
nervous.
that so bad.
It was crazy. And then like, yeah, I would like stayed on stage. I like ran the light on the first time I ever did comedy in my life because I was like, damn, this shit feels really good.
You were
And
up there for a minute.
I want to stay up here. And yeah, I got off and I was like, holy shit, that's crazy that I just did that. That's the most insane thing. And then
Yeah.
it just,
That was crazy.
here we fucking are.
Yeah.
And like, I remember
You got
it's
addicted to that feeling, huh?
got addicted, still addicted. We'll
I would
stay
get
addicted.
too.
Yeah, we're begging you to. You're literally one of the funniest people that I've ever met in my life.
It's such a crazy, because it sounds like it would be normal to be like someone that's like funny and then maybe like do comedy.
Yeah.
But to me, it's so different
Yeah, it's very different.
because I listen to podcasts and I watch a lot of comedy and like I know it in depth.
Yeah.
And I know it well enough to know I don't know if I could transfer my humor to the
Yeah.
stage. Because there's like a difference. You have to have like stage presence. You can't show your nerves. You know, like any little thing. Because like even when you watch people bomb, like I watch a lot of Kill Tony. So like even when people bomb, I'm like, man,
that's a horrible
that
feeling.
could be someone that's really funny with their friends.
Yeah.
And then when they get up there, that's what they're doing.
I promise you,
Yeah,
but I'll tell you
most.
this right now. I'll stand on business when I say this. I promise you, anybody that gets on stage and bombs multiple times, Kill Tony can be an argument of a different story because of the nerve aspect of it and you get scared. But at the same time, I've never seen someone bomb that was ever funny in conversation.
Really?
Never once.
Oh wow.
If they're a consistent bomber.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be consistent. Like someone that goes up there and bombs like with genuine, like even on Kill Tony with genuine jokes that are not funny at all, they're not funny conversationally. And I can almost bet money on
Wow.
that.
Really?
And people that are conversationally funny are always funny on stage.
Wow.
Like whether it may, do they have the best written jokes? No. Do they have the best stage presence in the world at first? No. Obviously not. Nerves are going to get the best. But are they not funny?
Right.
Nah.
Wow.
Doesn't happen. Like if you're funny, you're funny. And like it just is what it is. Like that's why in these things you can't teach people to be funny. That part you can't teach because either you have it or you don't.
Right.
And some people genuinely just don't have it and it's an unfortunate situation. It's bad. Like they can be great joke writers, they can have great stage presence. They just don't have it and it is unfortunate because they think that they do and they think that it'll come one day. It's not. And people that are super funny naturally and conversationally, you are 10 steps ahead already because like that's the hardest part to have. And you have that. And so everything else you just comes with time. Like I don't have the best stage presence sometimes.
There's also like the aspect of like what style would you present? Like, what am I going to be like? Like a storyteller, or like a one-liner, or like a crowd work guy. Like
the organic style.
You don't know until you do it. Like, if you're like, okay, the number one thing that's coming to my mind that's funny is like this specific thing, or talking about whatever it is you want to talk about, whether it's the 100 men versus one gorilla, or whether it's a story that happened to you, or whether it's anything that you think is like, this is really making me laugh and this is funny. However you say it is however you say it. Like, it just is what it is. Like, the first time I did comedy was the same way. I have a couple things I think are funny. I'll just say it how I think it's funny, and I just said it naturally in the way that I would talk and be, and it felt exactly right. And I have never not done that. Like, I say things the way that I would say it if I'm like in a group with friends, or like if I'm trying to make people laugh, I say it this specific way, and I'll never not do that.
I feel like you're living the life that like I wish I had taken the same route as you, the same time you did.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're doing the things that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like, I've always wanted to just fucking get up there, start doing comedy, maybe start a podcast, just
Do
like
it.
hone your skills almost to a point where it's like take advantage of what you're gifted with. Like even if like someone says you're funny in conversation, like if anyone even implies that could transfer to that, I've always been very envious of the path that you've chosen. Since that first time I saw you get on stage, I'm like, damn, she's doing what I want to do.
Yeah,
You know, but I just don't have the balls to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it does take a lot of nerve or like, you know, just pushing yourself to do it. Because whenever I did comedy for the very first time, like I had you and like a couple other friends that pushed me a little bit to do it. Like it wasn't like, you know, a forceful thing, and I wasn't in a relationship. I didn't know any comedians. Like there was no push besides myself. Like I knew that I wanted to try at least, and if I suck, then I fucking suck. I knew I wasn't gonna suck, but if I did, then I did. Yeah.
You really in the back of your head was like, there's no way I'm bombing.
Yeah. I knew deep down in the back of my head that I would be good at something.
I had the exact, what's crazy is like I didn't realize that I had it, but I had the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I remember from the very first time. I don't know if it's something that like you have with, like when you're like a kid. Like this sounds so like conceited, but like people who are comedians will definitely agree that like people tell you when you're a kid, like you'll just be like at a family dinner or you'll be like somewhere and like you'll be commanding the conversation and making people laugh, and people will make the joke of like, oh, you should be a stand-up comedian, like da da da. Every comedian that's like anywhere near successful can remember that memory of like somebody being like, wow, you're fucking hilarious, dude. Like
I don't think nobody ever told me to do stand-up until like you and like a couple other people from here. Like it wasn't anybody like back home or like kids, but yes, it's more so like I just know, I've always known that people have always laughed at shit that I've said. I've always been the funny friend. I've always been the funny like person all my whole life, clown, prankster, all that.
But the thing that's impressive, you could take that and transfer it to being a comedian. I've gotten the same feedback my whole life too.
Yeah, you're fucking hilarious.
I've never been like, okay, yeah, I'm probably funny enough to do stand up. That's never even like been a realm of possibility in my head. I'm always like, I'm gonna just stay in my own lane. If I can make people laugh, that's cool. But you know, I don't think I could do that on stage.
But you don't ever think you can. Like, I didn't think I could either. Like, I had no fucking idea. If I was gonna bomb, then I was gonna bomb, and there's nothing else I could have done about it because I didn't do any research. I didn't even look up how to do stand-up comedy. I have no idea. Like, all I know is that I was dared to do this, and it's about time that I try it, and I got up there and did whatever the fuck I think was right. I stood behind a chair with the mic stand in front of me the whole time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But, like, yeah, I think it definitely can transfer. I definitely think that you are one of those people that would be really good at it. Yeah. And, like, you're one of those people also that, like, could be good at it in the beginning, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, he's definitely funny. But then you get, like, really good out of nowhere, and then you're, like, a lot funnier than most people.
Because I know that I would get addicted to that feeling.
Yeah, it's extremely
because
addicting.
That's like a reoccurring theme with like comedians is like that feeling.
Yeah.
Even when they're bombing. Yeah. Like just being on stage and getting that reaction is like,
yeah, no, seriously.
I want to feel that, but I'm just
terrified.
Yeah.
It's very scary.
You know what? I don't even think I'm scared of it. It's almost like I don't know, I can't describe it. It's almost like I don't know why.
Yeah.
There's no reason. I have no excuses. I should be.
Yeah. One thing I really hate that people do, though, is they try to downplay the nervousness of it. And it's like, oh, like, it's really not that. Like, you'll be fine once you get up there. Like, it's really not that nerve-wracking. It's literally terrifying. Like, I don't care what anybody says. That shit is scary as fuck. Like, the amount of times I'm like, oh, yeah, like, I'll agree to do the show. And then I get there and there's like 100 people in the crowd. And that's not even anything to most people. Wow. There's 100 people there, 150 people sitting down in chairs waiting for me to go on stage.
And I've never seen like looking down at that.
Bruh.
Like I've been in the crowd, but I've never looked.
It's literally so scary.
And the lights on you, right? So it's kind of hard to see, but you know there's a lot of people.
So hard to see, spotlight on you. It never gets better. Like literally, there are several shows where I'm like, why the fuck did I choose this as a hobby?
100 people, dude. Sometimes I'll walk out in front of 25 people and I'm like,
it's still like, but it's an exuberating feeling. It keeps you on your toes, but there is points in that time where you're like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever done in my life. Why did I choose this as a hobby? Why can't I just be at home watching TV, not fucking doing anything? Why did I subject myself to this? Like, and then as soon as they call your name and you like go on stage and like it all goes away, but you still have the like fleeting moment to like, why didn't I just like crochet for fun? Like, why did I choose the most terrifying hobby of all? Like, it's crazy, and I can't wait for you to try comedy. I think you definitely should. I think you should do it. I mean, it's a good feeling.
If I ever, well, I'm not gonna say if, because I know it's gonna happen, but it's gonna be a situation. It's not gonna be like your first time where you tell people about it.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, I'm gonna
Please
go
don't.
to a very dark, strange room with not a lot of people in it. You know, and
But you won't
no
ever
one's
be
ever
able
gonna
to-
know about it.
You won't be able to go anywhere in Central
I
Florida
already
that I
know
won't
where I
know
would
about.
go.
I'm gonna know exactly
Oh,
where
you
you're
know
gonna go.
what? They actually tore that building down. I was gonna say there used to be a little club that I saw a show and there was a very small seating area, but it was still
Where?
it was called Gregory's.
It's still there. It's in Cocoa Beach.
No, I think they tore down the Palms. That's where it was, inside the Palms, right?
No, it's
Oh, it's not?
no. They have their own building down the street.
Oh, okay. I thought it was part of the Palms.
No, Gregory's is a restaurant.
and
but
that's actually a comedy club. Like,
But I've been to a show there, and
Yeah.
I was like, I could see myself. This would be the vibe if
Yeah.
I ever for the first time. You know,
it's definitely not the vibe for the first time. I know, and I don't even know if they do an open mic there anymore. I don't think so. I don't think they do any open mics. They only do
Good.
shows. The first time I ever did Gregory's, I was like 3 months into my comedy career, and I got a guest spot on a booked, sold out show for a headliner. Yeah.
oh shit.
Completely bombed.
Wow.
I mean, completely bombed.
I
Like,
feel like you don't bomb though.
I literally do. Yeah.
You do often.
No, not often. Not often. This also, I was like 3 months in, so I didn't know.
The times that you have, has it been like the same material, but just it wasn't the right crowd?
Correct. Yeah. Either it'll be the same material or not the right crowd. That has happened to me a couple times where like I know this material does really well, but the crowd just like did not like me. And there have been other times where I overdid my expectations to be able to improv. Like,
Okay.
I'm not going to go up there with a plan. I'm just going to do my thing. And I was having a very off day where I was not funny that day, and I wasn't quick on my feet, and I wasn't witty, and the crowd just fucking ate me alive. Like, it didn't matter what. I could not think of things. I was getting heckled, and I couldn't think of a comeback. Like, literally no idea. Damn. So, like, yeah, those both have happened, but, like, I've never been in a situation where, like, I didn't at least get one laugh. Well, actually, that's not true. One time that did happen to me. Very beginning of my comedy career where I literally
I've been
didn't
to
get any
shows where
laughs.
there's always one guy that's laughing at everything.
Yeah, that was not where I was at.
I think it was at that last show. It was at Pineapples where there was one guy that just he.
Oh, I
laughed
know
at
who you're talking
literally-
about. He's a huge fan. Yeah. He literally loves like local comedy. He's the
Yeah,
best.
you can tell he's just like a fan of comedy.
I literally told him I will pay you money to come to every single one of my shows
And his
to
laugh
sit in the
was
front and
contagious.
do that. Yeah.
Like I remember like not laughing. I didn't think it was funny, but I was laughing at his laugh. I'm
No,
like,
seriously, because it's like so loud, and it's
Yeah.
like you really make people feel like they're hilarious.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. No, seriously,
like
bombing
that
is a
night,
good feeling
I
sometimes.
was told by a third party that I don't know if it was the wheelchair guy, but there was a guy that wasn't getting laughs, but I was laughing. Like I was that guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
he was
terrifying to me.
actually the one that you also yelled during his set.
Yeah, I was told that I actually made his set funnier.
Yes.
Which is
100%.
absolutely terrifying to me because I remember, like I said, the last thing I remember was being like that really respectful guy,
Yeah,
just laughing at,
so nice.
you know, and then
And
just-
even like whenever you were chatty and like being funny, like they still weren't minding you. They're like, no, he's super nice, he's respectful, like no big deal. And then you just like crossed a ledge where you were just like, you know what, right now I'm gonna fucking yell. Like it was so fucking, it was literally hilarious. Like I must see it again. I wish I replay it in my head every day.
the last time you were at Pineapples not too long ago, both of you guys were, I think.
Yeah.
And I really contemplated going. I was really
You
close
should
to going,
have. What
but
the
I'm
hell?
like, I still haven't gotten over it
Literally no one remembers. No one would give a fuck. I promise.
because I know Austin, a good friend of mine. Like
Yeah.
I figured he'd be there working lights. Like he's usually there.
I hardly ever
I
see him.
know he witnessed everything
Did he?
that went down, and I have a lot of respect for the owner, and like,
Yeah.
you know, I know a lot of people that work there.
Yeah.
So it's like to just.
I
go
promise
back
it really
there.
was not that bad. It was
I
only
feel like
like
it's been over a year, right?
yeah. It has to be.
I told myself I was gonna wait at least a
Over
year.
a year.
Oh.
I gotta wait a little longer.
Yeah, I gotta wait a little longer. No, I feel like it was only like 5 minutes where it was like, it was getting kind of bad, but it still was not that bad. Like, it really wasn't that bad. And you did it early on enough that people had time to forget about it. Okay. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, by the end of the show, like...
I haven't forgot about it.
Yeah, no, I understand that feeling, though. I literally, like, went into a speakeasy and broke their bidet and, like, got kicked out, and I've never been back since, and that was, like, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Refuse.
It's sad because pineapples is, like, a staple in my community. Like, that's, like, a really cool,
you can come back,
bar.
I promise.
I think I'm gonna make a comeback soon.
You should make a comeback. Do it again.
I've been on the outskirts. I've checked out that new bar, Nomads, and, like, you know, I'll go to Salty and stuff, but...
You're just lurking around waiting.
I might come back. Why not?
You might make a little comeback. Yeah,
that was just, like... I've had some embarrassing, like, blackout moments, like we all have, but... That's a real standout in my life because of how many people that were close to me that witnessed that, and the fact that I don't remember any of it.
Yeah,
is
that's
even more
the worst.
Terrifying.
That's the worst. When you don't remember exactly what happened, and you only are hearing about what happened, it makes everything 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Like I can't. I hate that. It's literally the worst feeling in the world.
I hate that about alcohol.
Hate it.
I wish you could black out but still remember it.
No, like sometimes I kind of like the blackout part.
It is a good feeling.
The blackout part is a little bit. Yeah. It's a little fun.
I guess
to be able to do all these things and you just have no idea what happened. And then it has its downsides. Mm-hmm. Definitely. What else has been going on in your life? Like, have you been?
I've been going to the gym a lot. I'm going
to the gym.
Yeah, there's this new gym that just opened last week. EOS.
Yeah, it's right in front of my work. Yeah.
It's like a crowded mall.
Yeah.
But as you would imagine, they have a movie theater.
Yeah,
with
what the
treadmills
fuck's going on with that?
Stairmasters in it, like
there's literally someone told me there's a cold plunge and a hot plunge.
Yeah, red light therapy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, everything. A recovery section in the middle of the gym. It's literally called the Tank, and it's like a bunch of it's like it's amazing.
That's insane.
I literally cannot wait to go after this.
I literally wouldn't leave. It sounds like a spa treatment.
I'll spend hours there, and you'll lose track of time because
it feels like a fucking
they have
casino.
A treadmill that goes downhill.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
Why would it go down?
You have to catch it's almost, I don't know. It's not any easier, I'll tell you that.
How does it go down?
It literally, you have an incline and then it goes decline.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
Do you have to hold yourself in place? I literally would bust my ass on that. I would die.
It's incredible.
No, I would get so embarrassed.
It's an amazing gym.
Yeah, it seems really cool. It seems really nice. I feel like those kinds of gyms are very, I don't know, they just seem very American. Like very American kind of gyms. Yeah, very American. Is there there's got to be food in there or something? Is there a food court?
Just so many people.
So many people. It's
overwhelming because it's it's like a Walmart. It's like the size of a Walmart.
And the thing about it is I hate gyms like that because they're filled with people that are fit. What are you doing here?
Oh
I wish, you know how they have at Walmart where it's like the sensory sensitive hours from 6 to 7 a.m. where the store's quiet. I need that for a gym for fat people. How about the fats go to the gym from 8 to 9, give us our fucking time.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't have to be surrounded by CrossFit, full face makeup bitches.
There's people that can't wipe their ass in there.
Literally, that's what I need.
It's so, because people that go there, because there's a difference between your Planet Fitness type of gym where they'll set up the lunk alarm if you drop a weight. If you drop a weight, there's an alarm that goes
Setting
off.
Off the lunk alarm at a Planet Fitness has to be the most fucking embarrassing thing.
It's amazing.
That's humiliating.
Yeah,
I passed out at a gym one time and it was absolutely humiliating. I passed out. It was so humiliating.
What were you doing?
I literally had too much weight on there because I was trying to I think that I'm skinny and strong and I'm literally not. I'm fat and weak. And I literally have the fucking weight and I'm fat and weak and I'm standing there and I go to put it on like I'm going to do a squat. And I hadn't eaten all day. I hadn't drank any water. I'm doing this, I'm oh my God, I'm a fat fuck. I'm going through all these things. I'm becoming addicted with getting skinny. Still hasn't happened. The only thing that I can't stick to addiction-wise. And I'm literally doing all this and that. So I go, the weight, I put it on, I step back from the thing, and I go, whew, fuck, I'm getting lightheaded as fuck. I go bend down, I pass out just like that, and I fall back. I somehow didn't let go of the weight. I kept it on.
You fell with the weight.
And I fell right back. Literally. And I blacked out at the same time. I just slowly faded out, passed out, boom, hit my head, passed out again a little bit. And I'm like coming to, and there's like 2 guys standing over me, and it's like, it's okay, it's gonna be all right, like, are you okay, da da da, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking fine, get off me. And I'm literally like, I'm so embarrassed, Donald, I'm so embarrassed.
Wow, that's my worst nightmare.
And then, that's not even the worst part, this is the worst part. I come to,
God.
and I throw up.
No, right there?
Right there. Puked.
No.
Yeah.
What did you do, walk away?
I literally have never been to that gym ever again. Yeah,
Did you
I think
clean
I'm
it
still
up?
paying for it.
Did you clean it up?
Yeah, I cleaned it up and then I left.
Oh my God.
And this is the thing is I was panicking so much that I cleaned it up with like the spray and the towel bottles that they fucking have in the front. And I put it in the dirty hamper like with everything else. And I'm like, I feel so bad, but like I could not even fathom to like face that embarrassment. And they just keep going on. They get, one of them gets back on the, elliptical, and the other one's like continues with their workout, puts the Airbud back in. And I'm like, I can't even think straight. I can't believe I just did that.
That's not super crazy because like I'm sure that happens to people.
I mean, yeah,
I've gotten
but
really
I'm
close
like,
to that point.
It's like Fatty McFatty passed out and threw up because and I had been to the gym for 5 minutes. Like I had just gotten
that was
there.
your warm-up.
Saw me go in.
You had just the bar.
And they're like, is this your first time here? Like, literally, it was giving, like, first time I've ever, like, walked in my life. Like, literally, Fatty McFatty has passed out and thrown up from just the bar. It was so humiliating and so embarrassing. And I literally think about it in my sleep. Like, my sleep paralysis demon are those
What
2
gym
guys.
was that? Was it a Planet
It was
Fitness?
literally at a Planet Fitness.
Oh, man. That's a judgment-free zone, though. You could have went back the next day.
I did not feel judgment-free. I didn't feel judgment-free. Like, I literally got an email from them, like, saying, hey, we saw on the cameras what happened.
Oh, my God. You're lucky we didn't set up the lunk alarm.
I'm surprised the lunk alarm didn't go off because the way that I fell so hard. Like, I hit the fucking ground. Like, literally, and the reason why they knew it happened was because the fucking ground shook a little bit, like literally, and it was terrifying. I'm just here like Jason Derulo over the fucking radio, like Jason Derulo, as I'm like coming to, and I'm like, fuck my life, this is terrible. This is so fucking embarrassing. And then they're like, oh, get fit, get healthy, like live your best life, summer body ready. I fucking tried. Mm-hmm. So if anybody asks me, why are you fat? That's why. I tried my best.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that summer, but we do our annual Ginny Springs Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lose some weight.
And you want to be skinny for that.
Yeah.
How,
it's
like,
so hard. When I remember doing the same exact thing like 10 years ago, and I got
And it
fit
worked.
so fast. Like 2 weeks, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like flexing in the mirror and shit.
No, yeah.
And I'm like 32 now, and I'm like, whoa, 3 months, I've lost 4 pounds. And I'm working out every day. I'm avoiding sugar. I'm like...
No, literally back then, like, going vegan made me drop weight like crazy.
Yeah.
Now, vegan makes me gain weight.
I have been trying to, like, fast because, like, I'll work a solid 8 hours at work, and I'll just go home, and I'll just, like, low-key just, like, take a nap, and I won't eat.
Yeah.
I won't, like, look at my lunchtime, like, eating. So I'm really fasting for, like, a long time. Like, I'll eat dinner, like, 8 o'clock, and I won't eat again until, like, 5 or 6.
Yeah. But
Not
that is
working.
actually, like...
Not working.
Oh, it's not working?
No, I thought it would work great. But
I wonder if,
for
like...
those couple hours...
Yeah. Are you hungry?
I'm so hungry.
You're starving.
So hungry.
I've done that before, too, but honestly, it's been out of laziness. Like, where, like, I'll literally get home and I'm like, I really don't feel like making dinner, so I'm just going to go to
It's
sleep.
easy to do.
Like,
I mean, skipping a meal is easy to do, but it's like the meals that you are eating.
yeah, it's like there's so
You have to be
much.
in like a deficit. Like you can't eat
Yeah.
more calories,
Yeah.
which is easy to do.
Yeah, that's literally my problem is that, like, I'll get so hungry and then, like, oh, I want to eat healthy, but when you're starving, you don't want that. And so I'm like, yeah, let me go get 3 McChickens and a
Yep.
Whopper from fucking, I'll go to multiple fast food places
My big
to
thing,
fulfill my hunger.
big thing has been, so like I'll just say like a weekend, you know, I'm out drinking with my friends or whatever. I'll eat like a light dinner. I'll be real healthy all week. You
Yeah.
know? Friday night comes. I'll sip a couple cocktails, you know, and
Right.
I'm on my way home. It's like, even if we end the night early, it's like,
And you're so
should
hungry.
we stop at Taco Bell?
He's so hungry.
When we get there, it's gotten to the, okay, let me talk, man, I shouldn't even say this.
What? I literally shouldn't even
I was
speak
hanging
about
out,
this.
right? Mm-hmm. We stopped at Taco Bell.
Okay.
I'm not even joking. It was me, Cassie, and Sean.
Okay.
I paid for $70 worth of Taco Bell. I got most of it. I'm
No.
hammered. I'm just like, in a flash, it was gone. My fucking fat ass On our way home, we're beachside, so we're still driving home. I'm like,
okay.
I'm like, damn. Cassie,
You ate the $70 worth of Taco Bell on the way?
Like, oh no, I ate it. I smashed it. I don't even remember eating it. So like, but one thing I do remember, I was like, Cassie took one of my tacos, right, or something. Like Sean ate one of my quesadillas.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I'm still hungry. So I fucking ordered Uber Eats from McDonald's on the way home. And that shit was waiting at our doorstep.
That's
so I get home and I'm
hilarious.
Smashing McDonald's.
What did you eat from McDonald's?
They had a promotion. It was like, get a free 10-piece with an order. So
Yeah. I've done that. I've literally, the amount of times that I've gone to Taco Bell and I'm like, how did I alone spend $54.97 at Taco Bell? That make fucking sense.
It's horrible.
And so then it's like, I can't order the way that I want because it's not even the amount of food that I get that makes me ashamed. It's the price.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I know that I used to eat $13 worth of Taco Bell and then I used to eat $26 worth of Taco Bell.
Yeah,
and then,
how did I just spend $70 and I'm hungry?
And starving.
Yeah.
And it's like Taco Bell's one of those things where like you literally could just keep eating it and it's not doing anything. Yeah. McDonald's is kind of the same way too. Like their sandwiches and fries don't do a dent in the hunger. Like I promise, like I need girth in the food. Like, and there's absolutely zero girth.
Yeah, their patties are getting real skimp.
Yeah, their patties are getting small. Sandwiches are getting small. I literally like yesterday went to Publix to get a rotisserie chicken. Smallest chicken I've ever seen in my life. Where are the fucking GMOs, dude? Pump it back up. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. You're gonna piss me off. Yeah. Prices going up, food's getting smaller. And it's
Remember when eggs were like 75 cents for a dozen or something?
Yeah.
Some shit. I'm like,
actually, no, I don't remember that.
Well, I mean, it was like nothing. It was like, because now I'm seeing like,
I remember they were like $1 or something.
Yeah, it was very reasonable.
$1.80.
Almost to the point where I remember like, oh, this is.
That really, I used to buy 3 carts of eggs at once and have not even sweat it.
And now you can't even buy them.
Literally can't get them. Like how much are eggs now, babe? How much are the eggs that we just got? They were like $5.
Yeah, 5.
That's
that sounds
insane.
About right for a dozen, yeah.
If you're watching from India or a different country, just know here in America, eggs are very expensive.
Send eggs, please.
Send eggs. We need eggs. Fuck the tariffs, send the eggs. Like, seriously, it's getting to be a fucking problem.
We've been going to like little farmers market, little pop-ups.
Yeah.
And getting like farm fresh eggs.
How much is that?
No, same amount.
Okay.
But at least you're getting like farm fresh. You gotta wash the shit off them.
Yeah.
But
you're not getting the bleached with the fucking razor red laser shit on the eggs. Like, what is that even?
Like, when you get the farm, they're all different sizes, different colors.
Yeah.
Look, okay, this seems normal.
This seems normal. Not the bleached, whitewashed eggs that are like in the plastic carton. They're stuck to the carton a little bit.
With
like
a stamp on it.
A stamp.
What are you doing?
What are the fucking stamps? And it's like a laser stamp. Like, what are we doing? Are we branding eggs now? This is fucking crazy. I literally got a carton of eggs, and one time it literally said "help me" on the bottom of one of the eggs, and I'm like, fuck, dude, that's insane. I saw a TikTok of this lady who feeds her chicken eggs. Like, she has a bunch of chickens and she scrambles eggs.
Oh my god.
And feeds it to them.
It's a circle of life, right there.
Isn't that weird? That's weird, right?
Is it weird?
It's literally chickens. I don't think it's their eggs. Maybe it is. It has to be.
I hope not.
And she literally makes them a bunch of scrambled eggs, puts like seeds in it.
Imagine she buys the cheap eggs from the store and feeds those the chickens.
And then sells her fresh farmer market eggs to you for $8. Like,
we're about to have some chickens at our house soon.
Oh my god, I want chickens.
Coop. Almost, it's like 75% done, but we have like a giant. Well, no, we haven't bought any chickens yet.
How many do you think you're gonna get?
I think because we have like, have you seen the canine kennels, like the big cages?
Yeah.
We have that, and we just put a roof on it. We got to put more fencing around it for raccoons and shit. They'll get in there.
Right.
But we're thinking probably at least 12.
Of 12?
Yeah, I think 12.
Oh my god, that's
very
gonna
comfortably.
That's gonna be a lot. That's a lot of chickens.
Little pallet house for them and stuff with a second story where they,
Are they gonna have like a little area to nest?
Yeah.
Hatch their little eggs.
We're just hoping that, because our neighbor behind us has he's got a chicken coop, but it's like
ratty. Oh wait, I've seen it. I've seen that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a fucking kid in there or something.
Yeah, I don't know what they're putting in there. It's not healthy though.
It's
not
a little
good
scary.
For
yeah.
But
that'll be fun. I want some chickens.
Yeah, we're just hoping to get some eggs for free.
Yeah, that's actually so smart. That's what I wanted too. To like just have a bunch of eggs. I really want a tortoise as well. I'm trying to.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to convince him. I want a tortoise. I just want like a big, fat, old, like slow tortoise that doesn't do anything. Like he just sits there all day.
That's gotta be on the very, very bottom of my list of animals that I would ever want to own.
I literally want one so bad.
Besides like fish.
Yeah, fish are annoying.
Yeah,
you hate fish?
Fish and birds make no sense as pets.
Oh, birds and fish.
I do want a bird.
Birds and fish.
I want like a little chickadee, like one of those round,
I
round.
don't know what you mean.
I do want one of those.
There's no argument against
Smell
that.
really bad. They're annoying.
You can't pet them.
No, literally. My grandpa used to have this one bird that he called Yellowhead because it just had a yellow head. And he literally had it. And anytime he would try to take it out, it would literally fly away. Like in the house and was like flying around. And he would literally spend hours trying to get it back into the cage. And I'm like, why is nobody helping him? Like, it's literally just like flying around. It's like, no business. But yeah, I want a tortoise. Fish are a little bit annoying.
And they smell. You got to clean the tank so much.
I don't understand how anybody gets like an emotional attachment to a fish. Like, I love my fish. You know what I mean? Like, I had a goldfish for 2 days.
Like a saltwater tank, and you got like a big like lionfish or something. I could understand. Like,
Yeah.
but
For the aesthetic, I
don't.
could see, but
I don't understand getting an emotional attachment to a fish.
no.
Like, how do you like your fish dies and you like actually cry and like you're sad? No way. You're gay. Like, that's like extremely homosexual to be that way. I don't know. It's
We got a
very
little fish tank
interesting.
in the kitchen. I mean, Cassie's.
Oh
that's
yeah,
her
there's like a
thing.
little beta fish in
Yeah,
there,
that's
isn't
her
there?
thing, but they're constantly battling, and there's always one that's dead the next day. I mean, it's not a good situation.
You constantly having to buy a new fish.
Yeah, I always smell it when I'm going to the fridge for milk.
No way.
Yeah,
It
it's-
stinks.
Well, I mean, it doesn't smell.
What does it smell
good.
like?
Like, I don't know.
I think I know what the smell
Not
of
fish.
like
It
a
doesn't
fish
smell
tank. Yeah,
like
yeah.
fish.
It's like a fish tank.
Yeah, like
that smell.
it has its own smell. Yeah, fish tank.
Yeah, it's
smells
almost
like
like back of an earring type of smell. Yeah.
that's such a perfect description. of that.
It's literally it's very like back of an earring type of scent, almost like if you licked an envelope to put a card in it, but like didn't seal it right away and then smelled it. It smells something like that, like a little old saliva
No, I agree.
type of smell. That would be fun. I definitely want to do that. Do you have any plans coming up besides Jenny?
We have Bonnaroo. 2 weeks after
Bonnaroo.
that,
Oh yeah, I forgot you
Our
guys
first
are
time going was last year, and I was like, I want to go every year now.
Bonnaroo.
It's so they suit it for the people, because I've been to 1 or 2 other music festivals, and like it's very oriented on like the artists, and like they don't really. It doesn't seem like they care as much about the
Like the
people that are going.
experience. Yeah,
But
yeah.
Right, like what we're really experiencing. So like for an example, like they have like a whole sanded off like beach area with like
Okay.
palm trees, and at every tree they have like 10 different stations where it's like air conditioning units blowing cold mist at you
From the tree?
from the tree. It's like built into
What
the
the
tree.
hell?
And then they have like water slides and like a giant like, water mushroom that like cools you down, and like it's just like they built it for the people that are
Yeah.
experiencing, not just for the artists.
Who's playing at Bonnaroo? Like, are there
Oh,
any
man,
artists?
so many people. They
Who?
have like, so on the same night they have Luke Combs and the Insane Clown Posse coming up right after him. I thought that was such a crazy.
That makes so much sense.
They have like Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
I think
Insane Clown Posse at Bonnaroo
Olivia
is
Rodrigo or whatever.
Oh, okay, love it.
It's such a variety of
Got my
artists. A lot of
driver's license
dubstep.
last week. Yeah,
I don't know.
you'll love her.
Cassie's daughter is really, she wants us to go there just to record it for her.
Oh, okay.
She's a big fan.
So you're not even taking her?
No. No,
Why?
it's not. Because, so we clocked in about 17 miles a day
Oh my
in
God.
walking. So it was
Ooh.
a mile and a half from our campsite to the first stage,
Okay.
the main stage. So it's a lot of walking. I mean, we walked probably 60 miles, I think.
Ooh.
Sean had his phone on, so he was tracking it.
Yeah.
And it was 60 miles.
Oh my
And that's
god.
not including dancing. So
And that's not including the water slides.
yeah,
Like,
it's a lot.
That's
That's another
crazy,
reason I've been
Bonnaroo.
trying to go to the gym, trying to get my like cardio, my stamina. Because like on Sunday, 4 days in, we spent like 6 hours in the truck sleeping with the AC on. I mean,
Yeah.
it's unbearable.
yeah,
you're not
that's
really
how I
built for
felt
that.
whenever I went to Rockville. Rockville's only 4 days long, and like the stages are pretty far apart, dude. Like, and you have to like run back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like scalding hot, and like there's Insane Clown Posse's there, like Tech 9 is there. I mean, like, what the fuck are we
I'm excited
doing?
to
Like,
see Insane Clown Posse look at. I mean, I know
I
their
saw them at
music's crazy,
Rockville.
but
Their music
I
is
grew
crazy.
up with them.
Yeah.
Like my dad would be playing that on the way and
Yeah.
taking me to work with him.
Yeah.
Like we'd be listening to that, and like I'm like, oh my god, this song's talking about stabbing people.
No, seriously, I saw
I'm
them at
5 years
Rockville,
old.
and it wasn't even them that was terrifying. It was the fans, like the
Yeah,
people that were there
the
to see
juggalos,
them
yeah.
only. Mortifying. Like, I literally saw a girl who probably, and I don't even mean to be this way, but like she was wearing just nipple coverings, and her nipples were like at least down to here, facing the ground, and then like those like Sophie shorts from Walmart like 3 years ago that were 10 sizes too small.
Oh my god.
And that's all. And when I mean that's all, I genuinely mean that's all. And like she's so hot and sweaty that like the nipple coverings have started to slide and like they're not covering all the way. And it's like so, I literally turned around and saw that and was like, yeah, I mean, I think it's time to go home. I think it's time to go home. I don't understand how. And then like her boyfriend's with her and is like rubbing her back and is like so infatuated with her. And I'm like, honey, I can see your nipples. Like I literally can see them. I can smell you from here. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, there's people that walk around naked at Bonnaroo. It's such a hippie environment also. It's like people just like walk around armpit hair.
They're butt naked?
Butt naked.
Women and men?
There's no one telling them to get dressed, you know?
No one's telling them to stop.
Yeah, they're like, put that away. No one's, it's just such a freeing, like, it's people encourage that almost. It's like
that's terrifying. I don't know.
10% of the people go.
Are there cops there? Anybody?
Naked.
Security?
No. Well, there is one main stage where all the big artists perform. There is like a checkpoint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they'll let a lot of things through.
Oh, really?
They only care about weapons and
Yeah. Only things
they don't
that
even
could
care
hurt.
about alcohol. I mean, they're mainly there to protect the artist, make sure nothing crazy happens.
No one's gonna shoot.
Yeah, as far as like
bones.
cops, no.
Damn, where is it at? Where does it take place?
Tennessee.
Oh, it's in Tennessee. Okay.
Manchester, yeah.
Oh, Manchester. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
It's awesome. I can't wait.
That sounds terrifying, but it also sounds fun at the same time. How long is
Yeah.
it? Like how many days?
It goes from Thursday to Sunday.
Damn.
And even before that, they actually start playing. They have like little they call them like tents.
Yeah.
And one thing that I think is really funny about Bonnaroo, so people that are new to it get very confused by this, but the stages are set up to where it's like, if you tell someone you're at this stage, they're gonna be like, what? So that there's a who stage, a what stage, a now stage.
So that's what it's called?
So you'd be like, yeah, they're literally called like now, who, what.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Why would they do that knowing that everybody's
confused the
jacked
shit
up
out
on
of
Molly
me.
and ecstasy?
Confused
Why would
the
they do
shit out of
that?
me. And then on like the 5th day, I'm like, I had it down. And I was like, oh, it kind of makes sense now.
Yeah, because it's like they want people to stay dazed and confused.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's such
they
a
want you
unique
to stay dazed and
experience.
confused.
And they have a new thing this year. It's like the infinity stage where it's like, you know what a boiler room is?
I think I've heard that
It's
on
like
like Club
it's basically
Penguin.
a DJ in the middle of the crowd.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not like he's on stage. He
Right.
just has a little booth or whatever. and
Okay.
people are all around him.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do that where there's music, there's speakers everywhere.
Is it like that? Is it like the fucking like throwing elbows?
No, that's like what?
Like is it like
Throwing elbows.
dubstep time? Like is it
Well,
like
I mean,
that type of?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
okay.
house.
So it's like very like house music.
Yeah,
I hate that
typically,
shit
yeah.
very much. I can't
But
stand it.
I mean, listen, I don't listen to that type of music.
Yeah,
in
because
my
it's like
daily
people are
life.
like literally like someone will be running on the treadmill and I like hear what they're listening to and it's just like
That's insane to me.
and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I get it for like maybe like the intensity of the beat or something,
I don't get it at all.
but when I don't listen to that type of music, but just knowing firsthand, being a part of that, like watching someone play that music,
Yeah,
it's a weird thing. It's like, wow, this actually is really cool. Like I hate
I've
that. I
literally never
really
in my
don't
life
like
thought
that kind of music. But
Never
it's
in my
like,
life thought that.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, why are you listening to like the robot from SpongeBob, like Karen? Like, I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Think
it's-
about it again. Like, Mozart didn't die for this shit. Like, let's be, like, seriously. Beethoven would be fucking
funny,
pissed if they found out that's Dell's fucking choice of music. Like, seriously, it makes no damn sense. It really actually makes no sense.
It's fun though.
Well, thanks so much for coming on.
Hell
we have to
yeah.
gotta wrap up.
How long has it been? Oh my god.
I don't know. How long has it been?
Hour and a half, hour and 20.
Oh
No
my
way.
God. Literally
it's been like 30 minutes.
It's literally only been 10 minutes to
Holy
me.
shit.
We're literally been yapping.
Is this
Like,
okay? I feel like
it was perfect.
Hell yeah.
Literally
I feel
perfect.
like we were flowing. You know.
Flowing, perfect.
I was so nervous doing this.
Why?
I don't know. I've
There's
never done a
literally nothing-
podcast. I don't know. But when I got here, I'm immediately like, I wasn't anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm with my homies. You know, we're just chilling.
Literally with the homies.
Talking,
Like,
chatting.
we're chilling. You've been my friend for longer than I've been doing comedy. You've seen.
I'm glad that we didn't get into some of the stories that we could have gotten into.
Yeah, let's like not get
let's
into
wrap
those.
it up here.
Let's wrap it up here, okay?
This was fun though.
Well, say bye to everyone.
Hell yeah.
You have to like do a heart and say
Thank you
bye.
for being a bad friend.
Watermelon goblin size of King Kong. Watermelon goblin size of King Kong. Glasses shattering, million fractions on my face. I can't seem to put them back together in one place. Fractured on my fingers, swollen tongue is out of taste. Cut down all my trees, I'm catching monsters by the